This next clip comes from a YouTube account based in Oslo, Norway. For years, the man behind the camera says he'd been hearing noises coming from above his ceiling, scraping, movement. He sets up a camera in his living room and waits. Not long after, the noises return. Heavy thuds from the attic. Then, the sound of something touching the door. The man grabs the camera and moves toward the staircase. What happens next is hard to explain.
Hallo? 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 Hallo?
The attic door handle begins to move, not slowly, violently, as if something on the other side is pulling at it. Then he opens it, fast, so fast that if someone had been standing there, there wouldn't have been time to escape. As he steps back, the door slams shut on its own, with enough force to echo through the house. Whatever was making those noises wasn't visible, and whatever grabbed that door handle wasn't human. This reel was posted by a man who goes by The Explorer on Instagram. He says that in 5 years of exploring abandoned buildings, nothing has ever unsettled him like this. Almost immediately after entering, his camera begins to glitch, turning off, forcing him to restart it. Strange lines appear on the screen, and according to him, they followed the camera wherever he went. After exploring the top floor, he starts heading back down. That's when he hears music, coming from a hallway he had just walked through minutes earlier. He says it didn't sound like a speaker. It sounded like a live orchestra.
What the fuck?
At the time, he wasn't thinking about anything paranormal. He was more afraid that someone else was inside the building. As he goes lower, he begins hearing voices, footsteps running down the stairs. He stops on a landing and hears 2 loud bangs bottled from above him. Moments later, an automated voice comes from the first floor. Speaking in what he describes as tongues, or possibly on the reversed audio. That's when he says he gets an overwhelming gut feeling and decides to leave. Later that night, he looks into the building's history and discovers it's considered one of the most haunted locations in the state, known for its dark energy. So what do you think? Was this all just coincidence, or did he capture something paranormal? A YouTuber known as the Northwest Wind, who usually uploads peaceful camping trips, posted a video that viewers say is anything but relaxing. He explains that he was camping near a park, deep in the woods. As he starts setting up his tent, he mentions something interesting.
I don't know why, I'm just spooked. I haven't been saying that, but I've been spooked since I got here. I keep feeling like somebody's watching me.
Like most people would, he ignored it. After the sun sets, he gets inside his tent for the night. And that's when things change.
Somebody's walking around out there very close to the tent.
At first, he tries to brush it off. He calls out,
All right, I don't like this. Hello?
And when he finally sticks his head out of the tent, he starts yelling, threatening whoever or whatever is out there.
What do you want? I have a knife. Holy crap, get away. What do you want? Hello, I can't see you.
There's no one there, no movement, no response. But then he notices something else. He says the air suddenly smells like smoke, like cigarettes, as if someone had just exhaled right next to him. What's disturbing is that in several pieces of wilderness folklore, there are stories of entities said to roam forests and parks, often described as unseen. Moments later, something grabs the tent and begins pulling the nails out of it.
They collapsed my tent on me. I don't know which way they went. I think they went this way.
The tent collapses on top of him, and at that point, panic sets in. He doesn't try to investigate. He grabs only what he needs and runs. He says his car was far away, and he ran through the woods in the dark, convinced something was still nearby. So what do you think? Was this just an animal? A coincidence? Or did he encounter something people have been warning about in these woods for generations? This next series of clips was uploaded by a woman named Celsa, shortly after she and her family moved into a new house. At first, nothing strange was noticed, until she reviewed the security footage. Look closely at the end of the hallway. A tall, dark shape slowly leans into view, then pulls back. It doesn't enter the room, it just watches. What makes this unsettling is that it happens more than once. Same spot, same movement. Months later, Celsa uploads another video, this time from inside her bathroom. Before anything happens, she makes one thing very clear. She shows the entire room. No one else is there.
There's nobody here. My doggy. Okay. Okay. Come on, ghost, if there's a ghost in this house. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
The drawer opens slowly without being touched. When she steps closer, it suddenly closes. Clearly shaken, she checks the cabinets below the sink, showing there's nothing inside. No one hiding, nothing pushing it.
Oh my god! I'm not crazy.
What complicates this further is that she later uploads the same moment, captured from another angle. This time, there's even less room for explanation. Whether this is a coincidence, a hidden cause, or something we don't understand, is up to you to decide. This series of videos comes from a TikTok user named Sydney, who says she was staying alone in a rented Airbnb. At first, nothing seemed wrong, until her dog started reacting to the stairs. Every time he approached the staircase, he stopped, not barking, not growling, just frozen, staring upward, as if something was standing there. Sydney ignored it at first, but it kept happening. Then she noticed something.
Okay, so I think I figured out why my dog just is always hanging out right here. So I just found a door back here. So I don't think that it's what's on the stairs. I think it's something that's underneath. So I tried to check, but the door is locked. Obviously it's an Airbnb, so they lock a lot of the doors up, but
beneath the staircase and was a locked door, a room she wasn't given access to, and every time her dog froze, it was directly above it. A few days later, things escalated.
My sister, my niece, we're renting out this Airbnb for a wedding this weekend, and we were just out walking my dog, and when we came in, we heard Jesus Christ.
Sydney comes home. Her dog runs straight to the stairs and locks up in the exact same spot. As she walks past the bedroom, she notices the bead curtain moving, slowly, as if someone had just walked through it. She checks the window. It's open, so she dismisses it. But while she's filming, she hears something else. Her dog's leash lifts, straight into the air, pulled upward by nothing. Then it drops. Later, viewers begin pointing out something else. In one of the darker rooms, what appear to be eyes, watching. In another video, Sydney turns on the light to the locked room beneath the stairs. But as she pulls the phone back, the door handle moves, clearly, and her hands are nowhere near it. On a later attempt, she tries again. This time, something grabs the phone. It's pulled inside, dragged down the stairs, into the basement. The next day, she brings the homeowner to unlock the door. The phone is recovered, and that should have been the end. But viewers notice something Sydney doesn't mention. Scratch marks, deep ones, on the inside of the door, as if something had been trying to get out. Sydney posts one last video before leaving the Airbnb. She films the basement. Nothing happens, but viewers notice something else. Another door, one she never opened, one she never talked about, and no one knows what was behind it. Drop your theory in the comments. This next exploration comes from a YouTuber. He was tipped off about a decaying property covered in strange symbols. He had attempted to document the place before, but each time authorities arrived and the exploration ended before it could begin.
So we've been looking for somewhere to explore for weeks now. And we finally found somewhere. And we're gonna go and try and give it another go. We've gone before, and when we've tried to get in, we've had police called on us, and the place has tight security, it's a tight community. So every time we've tried to go, like, they have walkie-talkies and stuff, and they start communicating, and we've been chased out. I know they have something to hide. They must have something to hide, because they would not react like this.
They hop the stone fence and quietly move around the exterior. At the back of the property, they notice an open window frame. Inside that room, painted in red on the far wall, is a large number 6.
It's insane. What is in there? I see metal. There's like a shovel in there.
As they're examining the area, something suddenly drops from above. When they look back into the room, they notice something else.
Did you hear that? My bugging out.
Put the key in the ignition as well.
Hey, did you hear that? My bugging out.
Yeah.
It sounded like someone threw something from up there or some shit. Can I go in? That room has 6 nails locked in there.
The door inside is sealed shut with 6 nails. The pattern is starting to form. Next to the window frame sits a small 3-step ladder. On it, what appears to be blood.
Fuck.
The same red substance is smeared along the ledge leading inside, whether it's real or staged. But whatever it is, it changes the atmosphere immediately.
Oh.
He climbs the ladder just enough to look inside. Inside the room, he sees what appears to be a body covered by a white sheet. He doesn't stay to investigate. He runs.
Oh my days! Oh shit! Come back! Fucking hurry up! What the fuck?
As he sprints across the yard, heart racing, he looks to his left and sees what he believes is another figure hanging from a tree. They escape the property without looking back.
Fucking hurry up! Get the fuck out! Get down! Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! Did you just fucking see what I saw? Oh my days! I swear to God, that was a buddy.
Once they reach a safe distance, they call the police and report everything they saw. Officers arrive shortly after, and that's where the video ends. The mystery unresolved. This next video was posted by a man on TikTok. He says his home security camera sent him a motion alert. At first, everything looks completely normal. The dog walks into frame. The room is empty, and there's nothing unusual about his behavior. But after a few seconds, the dog suddenly stops. He stares at something that isn't there. Whatever has his attention, it's directly in front of him. Now, watch closely. Right there. The dog's collar being pulled. There's no hand, no shadow, no visible figure. Yet it's ripped clean off his neck. The dog panics. He jumps back and tries to get away from whatever just grabbed him, clearly confused and clearly stressed. The owner posted a follow-up.
Pagate tu collar. Pagate tu collar. Tu azul, un momento. Tu azul, mami. Sácate el poquito. Qué difícil. Ah, shit.
In it, he shows the same collar. It doesn't slide off. It doesn't snap loose. It looks like a normal balloon, but this family claims their Elmo balloon was obsessed. No matter where they put it, the balloon would somehow drift across the house, always coming to a dead stop right in front of the basement door. One afternoon, the mother noticed the basement door had been left wide open. But when she panned her camera down, looked closely at the top corner of the frame, you can see what looks like a pale, human-like head peeking out from the shadows before ducking away. The family started hearing heavy rhythmic thuds coming from beneath their feet. In this clip, the father taps on the hardwood floor. Wait for it. Something immediately knocks back from inside the floorboards. Every time they tap, the entity mimics them with terrifying precision. The family eventually got rid of the balloon and the physical activity supposedly stopped. But while the mother was recording a final update to explain the ordeal, viewers caught something she missed.
An update. We got rid of that balloon. We haven't really experienced anything since.
Was this a spirit attached to a balloon? Or was something living in the walls of their home? You decide. A man on TikTok shared this footage after something disturbing happened to his mother one night. She woke up suddenly because she felt someone touch her. The family searched the house. Every room, every door, nothing was there. That's when they checked the cameras. At first, nothing seems unusual. Then,
security light turns on. It picks up. And then it walks back. It's at the corner of the house. You see him walking? It's like a short guy.
a human-shaped figure appears. It's white, transparent, almost like it isn't fully there, but look closely at the tree. The leaves moved exactly where the figure walks, as if its body brushes against the branches. That's what makes this unsettling. The figure is transparent. You can see straight through it, and yet it interacts with the physical world. If this was just a shadow or a camera glitch, then how did it touch the tree? This clip comes from a woman named Nicole, who says her family had just installed new cameras inside their home. They weren't investigating anything strange. They were just testing angles. As her sister adjusts the camera, the lens briefly swings toward the living room. Her brother is sitting on the couch. Nothing unusual at first, but if you look closely, something appears behind him. A dark shape standing just out of the light. It doesn't move like a shadow should, and its outline is wrong. Some viewers say the shape resembles an animal's head. Others say it looks almost horned, not fully visible, but clear enough to raise questions. Images like this have appeared before in reports tied to occult symbolism, figures that blur the line between human and something else. But whether that has anything to do with this clip is impossible to say. So was this just a coincidence caught mid-frame? A shadow created by timing and light? Or did Nicole's camera record something that wasn't supposed to be there at all? This next clip was posted by a man named Joseph. He says he's been seeing someone hiding in the bushes near his home. Because of that, he started building a fence. The fence isn't finished yet. And when Joseph turns the camera toward the area that's still open,
look, dude, she couldn't find her way over there, so now she's over here. She's back in here trying to find a way into my property. You see her? Look at that face. Oh my god.
There appears to be an elderly woman, only her face is visible. She's standing inside the bushes and watching him. Joseph says this isn't the first time he's seen her. Later, he posted another image. It shows the same spot, but this time, there's no face, just a hand. So what do you think this is? Someone hiding in the bushes or something else entirely? This next video comes from a TikTok user. Her sister sent her footage of their pool. They had just installed new lights so they could swim at night. At first, everything seems normal, but then something appears.
You might be able to do it on the phone.
A figure passing right in front of her cousin. It's faint, transparent, and her cousin doesn't notice it at all. She was shocked and sent her sister a message asking, "What was that?" No explanation, just a fleeting presence, caught only on camera, and that's the question. Was it real? Is up to you to decide. This video was posted by a TikTok user named Megs, and it starts like any ordinary home clip. Her brother, drunk before his wedding night, passed out on the couch, glass in hand. At first, it's funny, until she watched it again. A figure appears in the corridor, then gone. She asked her brother's wife. She was asleep. It wasn't her. 6 years later, Megs finally posts it, and someone in the comments enhanced the frame. The figure looks disturbing. A single fleeting presence, captured by accident. And no one knows who or what it was.